What's up, guys? It's me, Brevort, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Oh wait, whoa, it's episode 50. So you know what that means? We're going to be doing something special. So I've been asking for Q&A questions. I've been gone for quite a while, and I didn't really get any Q&A questions. There are very, very few. So, can I get out of here? There we go. So we can't do the Q&A. Mostly because there weren't enough Qs for any As. So yeah, today we're here at the Guardian Temple, and we're going to be doing a surprise, so make sure you stick around until the end of the episode so we can check that out. But first, we're going to be working on this. We're going to get the fence gates in. Just got to get 9 stacks of wood. So I brought a shulker box full of bone blocks, and then I realized that a single bone block makes 9 bone meal. And I was thinking it was only 3, I think, is what I was thinking it was. So I got way more than I needed. So, oh, and it's getting dark. Do we have a bed here? I don't think we actually do. So yeah, we need 9 stacks of wood in order to make all of the required fence posts, or fence gates. So those will be for the guardians to fall through. Then we're gonna have water underneath here, pushing them into the middle. So that's I can't speak. That's how that's gonna work. So yeah, let's get a little bit of a time lapse going. Why is there a wood block there? It's weird. Probably should make it daytime, right? Okay, so this gives you about half a stack per tree, right? So that means I'd need about 18 trees. Yeah, it seems like math. Alright, let's get into a time lapse, I guess. Alright, so now we are done with that part of collecting the wood for it. So now, what we need to do is craft up our fence gates. And also, if you're wondering why there's a nylium block, it's because there's an enderman that came through a portal, so yeah. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and start placing them down. So they need to go 1 block lower than... They have to go on this prismarine layer right here, so... And I think we're going to have to break through this geode, unfortunately. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and start... Well, I want to fill in these little cracks first, so we can avoid any problems. This goes down to where we had the beacon. I don't remember... Okay, I took the iron out, it looks like. That's good. It's down at Y16, okay. I wasn't sure how low I made this beacon. It's very lava-y down here, it sounds like. Alright, let's get all these blocks placed. Alright, and we do actually have to be careful, because this is the first layer that mobs can actually spawn on. Other than guardians. How do I... There we go. This is so weird. There we go. There we go. That's the method. There is a method to the madness, apparently. Alrighty. So yeah, now we have to go all the way across and place all these down. That's not bad. Oh, there we go. That's how we gotta do it. We gotta place it in front of me. I just couldn't do it with that first row. Alright, so we've placed down all 576 different fence gates. Took a really long time. Actually, it didn't take that long. What took the longest was because I was being, like, super picky about it, and I had to make sure I was always facing north when I'd place them, and then I ended up opening half of them one way and half of them the other way anyway, so it turns out when you place them facing north, and then you open it the other way, it actually switches them. Let's see if we can see it. Yeah, it says here facing south, even though I placed them all facing north, so that's what's really interesting. Is that it actually switches. So I didn't know that it switches them when you open it a different way. So that's cool. I'm imagining that by default, when you open it with like redstone, it probably opens towards east and towards south usually, I would guess. I don't actually know. But yeah, next thing's next. We have to dig out beneath this. So here we're gonna drop down the guardians. Let's drop them 2 blocks first, right here. Whoops. I think I broke one of the ones you shouldn't break, but it's fine. We have to clear this area out anyway. Of course, there had to be a geode here, right? So, yeah. Let's do this. So yeah, like I said, we have to break 2 blocks beneath it. As you can hear, there are mobs in the... I think there's a cave under here, probably. So we'll find it when we dig out, probably. And if I remember correctly, water flows 8 blocks, so let's test that just to make sure. 1, 2... Whoops. Didn't mean test it like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we'll put down water here. And make sure it flows the whole distance. It does, but I think we're actually going to want this to go down here. And maybe we'll even have another row of fence gates here. So it pushes them off the edge. They sink down. They fall through the fence gates. I think that'll work. So let's make it go 7 blocks then. Or do we want to use trapdoors? We might actually want to use trapdoors. We do have choices. I think we're going to use fence gates for this part. So it's a good thing we made those extra fence gates. I think we're actually going to need more than the amount I made. So, because I made extras by accident, but... So, my suspicions about mobs spawning in here were correct. They can, indeed, spawn in here. So... once it's watered up, it shouldn't be a problem, but... It's just because it's so far down. Like, they're not spawning around the outside because that's technically still part of the Guardian Temple. So only Guardians will spawn there. But down here, 1 block lower, where all the fence gates are, they actually can spawn inside the hitboxes of the fence posts. Fence gates. So, kind of surprised me. Kind of surprised me, but kind of didn't, because it was... I don't know. Alright, so I enderpearled and I ended up inside the wall, so... but yeah. Oh, I didn't want to go down there. Dang it. I didn't want to go all the way down. Let's see. There we go. So, I need to find the center. I think it's... Shoot, I should have kept track of where the center was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's these 4 blocks right here, I'm pretty sure, are the center. That would make sense, because it's about where the beacon is. Or was, I should say. Let me check. I'm gonna count again. Actually, I'm gonna count from this corner instead. Yep, okay, so this is the center right here. So... do I have any special blocks I can mark that with? I don't. Okay. So, I guess I'll just lower it. Actually, what we could do... Just trying to think. I guess I'll start from this side next. So, I'll go from this side and do the exact same thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then, how did I do this? So this is on the 8th block, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, and then I have 2 blocks here. I'm gonna actually make this 3 blocks wide. I think this might be enough. I'm trying to think. So I don't really have a vision in mind for what I'm doing here because I've spent so long away from it. So I guess what we can do is we could push these to the center. So this is where they'll all be ending up. And then yeah, I guess we'll just dig out a little bit deeper underneath that. That makes sense, yeah. And also, I'm getting really sick of mining, so you know what we're going to do? We're actually going to set up a beacon here. Alright, we got the beacon from here. I'm just taking the resistance one out for now, because I don't really need it here at spawn. So, or no, we're not at spawn. We're at like my base area. What do I need? 1 iron? I'll take 1 iron. I think that's what we need. I mean, technically I have far more than 1 iron in my ender chest, but actually I probably should use emeralds because they're a little bit easier to get. Not really in bulk, but at least with the beacons I can reuse the iron if I need to. With the emeralds, it's hard to get a lot, but they're a lot more. Like over time I should be able to get tons. Alright, so we go this way. And then this way. Also, I think this is one of the texture packs I have enabled. There's like no nether fog, which I love. I don't love nether fog. I hate nether fog. Where's the portal? Where is it? Wait, what? Oh, there it is. I knew it was around here somewhere. I was like, wait. I usually don't get lost. I was kind of surprised that I didn't find it right away. Oh boy. Alright, so let's see. Alright, we should be able to get the beacon set up pretty quickly here. We want haste 2. Alright, we'll test it. I had to cough there, that's why the video cut out. Alright, so here's what we got so far. We got all the fence posts in place, we have the water in place. So basically, no matter where the guardians spawn, they'll eventually fall down through this array of, this like grid of fence posts, and they'll make their way down into these streams, and they'll keep getting pushed until they get pushed into this 1x1 space, which takes us down to here. And here we can just kill them. So that should work. Yeah. I think that's about all I need to do with this part. Now, wow, what did I just say? What I gotta do... Oh, really? Right back where I came from. Oh, I should probably... Oh, no! You know what? I actually need to go down here because I need to fix this hole right here. Let's see if I can... There we go. Let's use fireworks to get out. There we go. That's a little bit more of a reliable strategy. There we go. So yeah, now I have to build a... It's hard to get up on top of this thing. Interesting. It's quite tricky. There we go. Okay. And now, I'm going to get on top of here. Can I do that, please and thank you? There we go. So now I need 9 stacks of what have you. I'm probably going to use cobblestone. I'm going to put that away. So I have a bunch of cobblestone over here. And we're gonna fill in... Actually, wait, we should use regular stone because it's insta-mineable. Do we have that much, though? We have 3, 4.5 stacks here. Those are bone blocks. Those have a higher hardness. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. Alright, so now we have to get up there. Cool. And I'm gonna go... Okay, so the highest height they could spawn at is 63, I'm pretty sure. This thing starts at 59, so that'll be good. So I have to fill this entire thing in. And the reason why... This is gonna take a while, isn't it? Is because I'm gonna use ice to fill this top part in, so I don't have to have as much water. Actually, I don't actually need to use ice. I just think it'd be easier to keep track of. Alright, we've got the ice in place now. All we have to do is break the ice. And soon enough, we should have this thing all done. Now, I assume guardians can spawn in flowing water. But if not, it shouldn't be too hard to fix. I'll just have to do this, like, 30 times. So yeah. Actually, wait. Let's first of all start by breaking the middle. Because I know... There we go. And now, we'll just go from left to right. Or right to left, I guess. And this will fill up the entire area, so... I'm surprised that none have spawned yet. I'm starting to worry. Alright, so I am a little surprised that there aren't any spawning yet, but it could also be because I'm very close. Oh, they're spawning. Okay, that's great. That's good news. So I'm hoping... Oh no. I'm hoping that they... Because he could have just spawned in this top layer, right? I think it's very unlikely that he just spawned in that top layer. Because... I'm just trying to think. It's possible that he spawned in the top layer, but I think it's unlikely because I was so close. I was definitely on the top layer. But the fact that there's only one right now does worry me. Let's see if we go up high and then come back down, if there's any more. So, this is... It's Y63, right? So, 191 would be 127 blocks above that. Or 128 blocks above it, actually. So, if we go up that high... Alright, they should all despawn. Everything should be out of... Like, there should be no hostile mobs right now. And I slowly twist down. Oh, I hear them. There is... squids. Oh! Oh! Oh, it works. It definitely works. Okay, it definitely works. So do they settle down eventually? It's hard to see exactly what's going on in there. I think they do! I think it works! Alright, let's go down to the bottom and see if all is well. Okay, so they go... Yeah, it looks to be working. So this isn't even at its full potential yet, because we have to put the lid on top. The lid will increase its spawn rates. There are squids spawning in there. I did not expect that. It's not a problem. It's just not something I predicted. I considered it, but I didn't think they would. I didn't think they'd spawn. I assumed that the squids would spawn outside of the Guardian Temple area. So yeah, this apparently works. The fish just stay in there, yeah. Okay. Now we have to figure out how to get down there. I guess... I should have opened up a thing. Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna go in right in the center here. And then I'm gonna go like 2 blocks off, like right here. And then just block this off and just dig down. There we go. Okay, so they're all in there. How many are there? It's about 20 in there. Okay. So now I gotta figure out how to kill them. I'm thinking we use poison potions. Actually, you know what? We can just use campfires. I'm gonna go this way. And then I'm gonna dig a tunnel to get out of here. Oh, there's mobs. There's lots of mobs. So yeah, another thing that I'll need to do is light up these caves around here, because that'll drastically increase their spawn rates. Ooh, we got an iron ingot. That's lucky. Made up for the one that we spent earlier, although I also had to make a bucket, because I didn't feel like going back for that. Okay. Let's do this. Excuse you. There we go. I'm just gonna pillar up here. Shouldn't be too far. Actually, we can look. Oh, this is Y39, so this is... yeah, this is part of the actual area that I dug out. That's good. Okay, so I'll just dig this down again. So yeah, if we go around here and light up the caves... Alright, there we go. It is this way, and then just follow the sound. Oh, and they can shoot me from here. They're so loud. So I think we use... okay, so we can use a few different things. We can use campfires to kill them, but we won't get XP. I think poison potions would be the best thing to use, because that way we'd get XP. So they get down to half a heart, and then we can just throw a damage potion and kill them all. I think that should probably be the best strategy. I'm gonna let them loose. They just all sink into the lava. That's great. Oh! Oh, right. Okay, so there's actually the entity cram limit, which means that the 3x3 idea might actually be better. Well, it depends on... I'm just trying to think. It depends on whether we decide to keep it as is, or if we want to keep it... if we do want to keep it as 2x2, we actually don't need to use anything to kill them, although it actually... excuse me. It actually slowed down their spawn rates quite a bit if we didn't add anything. So that's probably not the best thing, because there'd already be 24 at all times here, which would be contributing to the mob cap. Oh. Nopety nope. Alright. So... yeah, it definitely works, though. I do have to put the roof on, so that's one thing I can do. I want to use smooth stone for that, unless I can think of something better. I just feel like smooth stone looks nice. It looks very, like, normal. It doesn't look too crazy. It works with everything. I should have used my silk touch pickaxe when I mined that stone, though, so that I would have gotten the regular stone back. It would have been easier to convert to smooth stone. I think we have plenty of smooth stone back at our base, though. So let's head back there. So they nerfed scaffoldings. That was my main fuel source for a while there, because they were so good. They smelted like 8 items a piece or something, and they nerfed them, so now they're literally as good as bamboo. So it's actually better to use bamboo than scaffoldings now, because you don't have to use the string, and they stack the same amount and everything, so, and you get 1 for 1, except for the string, so, I think ladders is slightly more efficient, and also it's a little bit easier to manage, because it's like they're stacked together more, the ladders are. But yeah, they're it's like such a minor thing. It doesn't really do much. So, yeah, they smelt 1.5 items each, though, which is as good as like a wood block. So, I actually think ladders are probably my new option. Unless we want to do blaze rods, but I don't really farm blaze rods enough to consider that a very good fuel source. Alright, we're about to place our last couple of blocks. So we did run into a little bit of an issue. I forgot about the outside. So right now it's going to be more like corky looking instead of... Oh, I forgot I didn't have my lights on. They were shooting at me, so I took it off, and yeah. uh, so it looked, it would look like a actual lid, but like I said, we didn't have quite enough to, so I'm gonna go down now, and I'm gonna put in the system for I'm gonna pop them out, let them go into the lava. Oh, jeez. Get out of here. Come on. No, no, we can't have you out in this cave. There we go. Let me put the campfire down. Alright. Oh my gosh. You know what? We could probably place it. It just ate my campfire. Oh, there we go. That was weird. Alright, so now... Yeah, they are taking damage from it. I gotta block this back off so they aren't going into the lava anymore. There we go. I'm gonna put underneath it a hopper, and that's gonna go into a double chest. Alright. You'll put down... Oh, I didn't connect them. There we go. I think I was shifting. That's why it didn't work. Alright, so now... Are they using the... I think they're using the sides of the blocks to, like, avoid... Oh, no, they're not. Okay. I'm gonna say they're using the side of the block to avoid landing on the campfire, but that block isn't there anymore, so it's not gonna happen. So, already we got some stuff. That's a decent amount. That's pretty good, actually. So, what Y level are they going down to? 130... 113? No, 13. Where'd I get the extra one? So level 13 it looks like. I wonder if we get salmon from this. I don't know. Anyway, so it's also a shame that it doesn't drop cooked stuff. Bedrock Edition. I don't know if you heard what they did to Bedrock Edition. There we go. Okay. All the mobs are just gonna kill themselves on my thorns. They did to Bedrock Edition, they made it so campfires don't light things on fire now. They just, like, damage them, which is kind of dumb. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't play Bedrock Edition, so it's not really my say, but I think it's kind of dumb. Let's see, they're ending up at Y13. So I think level 110 would probably be a good spot to go up to. That way, we should get max rates without having to worry about them despawning. I'm going to build up to 110. Let me just do that off camera. Alright, here we are at Y level 110. So we are 97 blocks up. So, from where they're landing. So that should be within range that they're not despawning on the way down. I'm going to build myself into a little thing up here. I'm going to close the ceiling off, and then I'm going to AFK for a while. I'm going to have dinner and see how much is down there when we get back. And I've been here basically no time, so anything that's in there now... Shouldn't be a ton in there now, is what I'm trying to say.
Alright, so it's been about 35 minutes now. I've eaten. I want to see how much we're in for. Oh, there's quite a few in there. I have hitboxes on, as you can see. Not all of those are guardians, so some of those are fish. It's probably pretty hard to see with, like those 4 things right there, I'm pretty sure are fish. And those that just spawned in, those that just spawned in. So I actually kind of wonder how many fish we're going to get from this just because fish are spawning. Okay. Heading down in. Let's see. It's full. I did not expect that. Okay. So it works extremely well. We didn't get any fish, so apparently the fish are smart enough not to fall down into it. Didn't get any ink sacks. I was kind of hoping to get ink sacks, so I wouldn't have to worry about making a squid farm in the future. But it wasn't part of the original plan, so I'm not upset at all. But yeah, I did not expect it to be full, so I'm glad I didn't put in a shulker box, because I was going to put in a shulker box, but the double chest filled up, so glad I didn't do that. So, what's the recipe for... So I actually won't get an accurate result, but if I try to calculate how much I got from it. Actually, I can probably figure it out because of... Well, maybe not. I was going to say, based on how many drops I got in the last 5 minutes that haven't despawned. Yeah, this thing is extremely good. I did not expect it to be that good. Okay, I guess we're gonna move on to the next thing now. I'll clean this stuff up later on. I should probably take our shulker boxes, though. That's just full of bones, right? So, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna head over to spawn now. It's gonna go all the way to the bottom of the ocean. Alright. And right away, we see I've been pretty busy. I've been clearing out... Here, let's make it daytime. I've been clearing out the area around spawn. I've been getting rid of the water so I can make my passive mob farms a little bit more easily. And that is the ultimate surprise of this episode, is the start of the passive mob farm that I've been wanting to make for a long time. The whole reason I chose this seed was so I could make a spawn islands right over there, by the way. It's those couple islands over there. Let's go and see what it looks like. So yeah, I have these all turned into grass paths just because that way mobs won't spawn. I have all the sand taken out so that sea turtles don't spawn. These were too small, so I wanted a bigger area. Over here, though, however, so basically the ideal of that is you get all the mobs out of spawn by putting grass paths there. In the ocean biome, no passive mobs will spawn. And then these are a few islands of plains biomes that I've kind of fleshed out. And like over here, though, you can see, like, this is beach right here. And I don't know why this is plains, why we don't have blocks here then. So yeah, I've been working here pretty hard. And I even have installed a horse course. And it has a stopwatch and built into it. So basically, I actually want to test this by running. So I'm going to do that. So we have a pressure plate. So when I run across it, it'll activate it. And then we run to the other side. And then I have a little equation I run to determine. So when we get to the end here, the horse goes through the portal. Because they go in water for like a split second, it forces them to dismount, which then allows the horse to go through the portal, which clears them from the mob cap. Let's go down and see what my score was. And then we have a score that you get. The lower score, the better, because it took less time, so less items ended up in the hopper. So yeah, here's the redstone for the stopwatch. It's my own design. We had, looks like 87. So then what we do is I have to go, I think it's 375. I have it written somewhere. 375 divided by 87. And that'll give me the meters per second that I went while I was going through that course. So 4.31. Okay, so that's pretty slow. So most horses are faster than that. And then when you're done, you just hit this button, and the items will go out. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I really like the design of that. I wonder if there might have been items in there already. 4.31 makes sense for speed, though, I feel like. So let's go to our main base now. Oh, big lag spike. Okay. We have some horses. I have them name tagged. Man, my throat's getting really scratchy. We can see which horses are fast, which horses are slow, which horses can jump higher. Bro, I cannot see. There we go. There's one guy back here. He got stuck and he doesn't have a high enough jump height. So this, I think, is our fastest horse, the 9-meter one. So that's more than double the normal running speed. Yeah, I don't see any that are faster. So, is it this guy? Yeah. And he's a nice color, too. I like the gray ones. And he has a decent jump height. So, yeah, you could see all their stats when you open the horse interface. So that's pretty cool. By the way, this one here is the height to beat for the jumping horses. And then I think... I don't remember the number of items. I had a statistic that said the number of items to beat. Oh, it's 43. So you want to get 43 or fewer items to get a better speed horse. The fastest one's probably even faster because we are doing like the top 2 in each category. So yeah, that's about it though. I'm really excited to work on this. This is a episode 50 surprise. I'm sorry about not doing the Q&A if you were looking forward to it. I know it's been a long time, so hopefully you forgot. But thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like. And if you want to see more of me, hit subscribe and hit the notification bell. Get notifications turned on, and just keep an eye out for my videos. I should be making videos a little bit more often again. I hope to get one out at least once a month, or at least twice a month, but once a month is a little bit more manageable for me. I don't know how busy I'm going to be. I am busy until January 20th. I have something big going on that day. And then January 22nd, I believe that's a Sunday, I should have free time. I'm in a gap right now between preparation, between different things for January 20th. I've done all the programming for what I needed to do. Basically, I had to do programming, and then I also have to set up stuff in real life for it, so that I don't have a lot of the stuff yet. So I need like a bunch of stuff that I need to order, and I can't do that right now, so I gotta wait till probably tomorrow to order. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye, and Calcium Capulus Modum Tardum.